My name is Alex.
My name is Jaxon.
I'm T.
Welcome to the Run and Play podcast. In this episode, we'll be covering NBA stats for players, ranking the top 5 best players from each position, and discussing the best player from each NBA team, and discussing the best NBA player from height. We will be interviewing Teague McCall. So Teague, tell us a few things about yourself.
I'm a freshman at CBP High School, and I'm a Lakers fan.
So, a few questions for you about your favorite team, the Lakers. Who is your favorite player on the Lakers?
Probably LeBron James, but I also like players like Anthony Davis, Austin Reeves, and a couple others.
Cool. So, we're going to be talking about the stats on the NBA, and we'll start off with the most points. So, with the most points, in first place we got Joel Embiid. In second place we got Luka Doncic. Third place, Kevin Durant. Fourth place, Giannis Antetokounmpo. And fifth place, De'Aaron Fox.
So first of all, number one is Joel Embiid, who was the MVP last year, starting off with a great season. It looks like with 33.4 points.
Explains it because how tall he is. He's in the paint. He'll be getting all them rebounds and then put it back up. Dropping them points.
In the assists, the most is Tyrese Halliburton. Second place, we got Trae Young. Third, Nikola Jokic. Number 4, Fred VanVleet. And fifth, Luka Doncic.
I was surprised Trae Young wasn't first.
No, he's in second.
I know, I mean, it's close enough, but still, it's like...
I think that Tyrese Halliburton, he'd be putting them in there. He'd be threading the needle with those passes. He's got really nice passes this season. Not surprised why he's number one.
Also kind of surprised that Fred VanVleet's up there.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
He's on the Houston Rockets.
And it's
Pretty good this year.
it's also it's kind of rare to see that you have a number one, like a top 3 scorer like Luka, and he also has like he's up there for top 5 in assists because he be dropping like all those points, and that means he still has enough room to pass the ball.
And for three-pointers made, most three-pointers, we got Stephen Curry. Second place, Luka Doncic. Third, Tyrese Halliburton. Fourth, Tim Hardaway Jr. And fifth place, LaMelo Ball.
Okay, well, let's just say that's no surprise. It's going to be Stephen Curry at first because he's just one of the best three-point shooters of all time. And then it's pretty surprising that Tyrese Halliburton's on here for a second stat already. We've only been through 3 stats so far. He's definitely having a surprising season. It's probably going to be in the MVP race.
Yeah, I'd say so as well.
That's pretty accurate. And most rebounds, Nikola Jokic. Second place, Anthony Davis. Third, Monte Sabonis. Fourth, Rudy Gobert. And fifth, Joel Embiid.
Nikola Jokic, he's been doing really good. Last season, I think he was top 5 again as well for most rebounds. He's just a really tall guy. He just loves grabbing them rebounds.
And then Anthony Davis at number 2, only 0.1 rebound behind Jokic from the number 1 spot. Had a great game in the in-season tournament championship with 20 rebounds, along with 41.
We have Brook Lopez at first. Second, we got Victor Wembanyama. In third place, we got Anthony Davis. Fourth, we got Rudy Gobert. And fifth, we got Walker Kessler.
So Brook Lopez and Victor Wembanyama tied at first. But you see, Brook Lopez is surprising. Unlike Victor Wembanyama, was the biggest prospect in NBA history, and now he's having a great season. Even though he missed the game-tying free throws and the game-tying shot against the Lakers the other day, and they're gonna have a rematch tonight. I really don't see Victor Wembanyama.
In the most steals, we have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander at first. Second, we got Donovan Mitchell. Third, we got Jalen Suggs. Fourth, we got Scotty Barnes. And fifth, we got Paul George.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he's
I think he's like a decently. He's not like one of the tallest guys, but he's not one of the smallest guys. He always he has enough length that he is able to get those steals and reach in.
Yeah.
That's what I think. That's why he's up there so high.
Hey, what's your opinion on the steals?
Well, you don't see a lot of surprising names on here. I mean, I guess Jalen Suggs and Scotty Barnes is kind of surprising, but they're both very young players that are very good defensively, especially Jalen Suggs, which he hasn't been doing that good on offense, but his defense has been amazing since joining the league.
Yeah, I can't disagree with him. For the best point, now we're going to best position.
Best positions. So first we got point guard. Number 1 at Stephen Curry.
Not surprising at all.
Number 2, Luka Doncic. And number 3, John Morant. Steph Curry with 25.5 points per game. Not surprising because he's one of the top 3-point shooters as well, that he has that many points per game.
Yep.
Luka Doncic, I see that he's been knocking it down. Been watching these games. He's been knocking every point down because every ball he shoots, like mid-range, 3-point layups, it doesn't matter. He's been knocking it down.
And how about John Morant? He's been scoring 27.4 points per game.
He hasn't played a game yet this season.
Yeah, but that's what we got from
Last season?
yeah.
Oh.
And then for shooting guard, we got first Devin Booker, 26.8 points per game. And then we got Donovan Mitchell, 25.9. And then Zach LaVine, 24.4. And
I mean, no surprise that Devin Booker and Donovan Mitchell are the top 2 in this. Easily the top 2 shooting guards in the league.
what's your opinion on Zach LaVine?
I mean, it's kind of surprising he's there, but he's also a very good player.
You know, I think Zach LaVine is one of my favorite players.
Yep.
Devin Booker, he's on the Suns. They got a great team this year. I feel like the Suns overall are gonna do really good for the rest of the season, and I feel like Devin Booker has made a really good impact on their team since he's joining. Same with Kevin Durant. They're both on the team. They both have many points, and they both love knocking it down. And going on to best small forwards, we got number 1, Kawhi Leonard, number 2, Jason Tatum, and number 3, Jimmy Butler. Kawhi Leonard has had 30.4 points per game.
That's insane.
Jason Tatum has 26.9, and Jimmy Butler has 21.4.
What do you think LeBron's at in points per game? He's definitely up there.
He's on the power forward list. I see right there.
Yeah.
He is.
And these are some big names that you see for the small forwards.
He's third.
Not surprised Kawhi Leonard has 30 points per game, though, so.
Yeah, definitely
Okay.
not.
So power forward, first place Giannis Antetokounmpo has 29.9 per game. Kevin Durant 29.9, also tied with Giannis, and third LeBron James
with 30.3 points. All right, what do you have to say about that, T?
I mean, LeBron. I think he should be the MVP this year. Like, he's been great for the Lakers, great to get the Lakers to the in-season tournament championship, and also he's just great at everything he does.
I mean, I know it's kind of I know it's kind of strange to say. I think he's getting kind of washed. Like compared to his old days where he was first started.
Yeah.
He's definitely went down a few points per season.
But he's still one of the top scorers though. But yeah, I see.
He's
where you're
like the
coming from.
Tom Brady of basketball. He needs to quit, but I don't think he will.
He's not going to, I don't think.
All right, best centers. We got Nikola Jokic, Joel Embiid, and Anthony Davis.
Hey, you see another Lakers player on there showing how good the Lakers are this season.
Yep. And then Nikola Jokic has 27.1 per game. Joel Embiid has 30.6. Anthony Davis got 23.2 per game.
Anthony Davis, he was up there on the other leaderboards. I'm not surprised he's on another one. He's been dropping a lot of points. I've been hearing his name a lot recently. And Joel Embiid, another one, most points in the NBA. He has, well, how many did we say before? 33.4. It explains why he's one of the best centers.
So Teague, what else do you want to talk about in this episode?
I mean, I think we should talk about who we think is going to win the NBA championship. For me, I think the Lakers are going to win it. Even though I'm a Lakers fan, I'm wearing a Lakers hat currently. I still think that the Lakers are the best team in the league because you talk about the in-season tournament championship, added a lot and make the team look very well. And also you got to talk about LeBron James and Anthony Davis stats. Like in the in-season tournament championship, Anthony Davis had 41 points and 20 rebounds, showing how good how good he is.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Alex, how about you?
I don't really have an opinion on this because, it's not as far from now, but I think the Golden State Warriors have a good chance of winning.
Me personally, I have my favorite team, but they also have a great team. I think the Phoenix Suns will have a great chance of going to the championship and maybe meeting the Lakers there. Maybe the Lakers losing. We'll see.
I'm definitely gonna have to hop on with Jaxon there. The Phoenix Suns, they can't be beat. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but the Lakers beat them 4 times already this season.
Now that Teague is gone, we are going to start talking about the best players from each team. Starting off with the Atlanta Hawks.
For the Atlanta Hawks, we got best player on the team, Trae Young. Always has been, always will be. I agree with that statement. For the number 2, we got Boston Celtics, Jason Tatum. As usual, he's up for top 5s on some parts. And for Brooklyn Nets, Mikal Bridges, my bad. He recently played for the Suns. I'm not sure it was the best trade, but it works.
But he's doing really good now.
Yeah. Charlotte Hornets, LaMelo Ball, as usual, one of the best passers in the league. And then the next one we got Chicago Bulls, DeMar DeRozan. Great player, great jump shot. He's been doing good this season. Keep it up. Next one we got Cleveland Cavaliers, Donovan Mitchell. Very shifty, really good jumper. Yeah, he's a really good player. And then for next we got Dallas Mavericks, Luka, as usual, drops 30 points a game. Surprise, surprise.
One of the best players now as well.
The next one we got Denver Nuggets, Nikola Jokic. Yeah, really good. Gets all the rebounds, scores a lot of points. He's big. What a guy. And then next team we got Detroit Pistons, Cade Cunningham. Also a really good guy, really good player. Does a lot of passing, assists, a lot. And great player. For the next one we got Golden State Warriors. We got Steph Curry.
As usual, he's always been the
best shooter in the NBA, no doubt. Drops 30 points just like Luka. But he's still better because we said that earlier in the podcast.
He's also a lot older and he had more stats, just a better player overall.
Now we got Houston Rockets, Fred VanVleet. Really good player. Really good player. Really shifty.
He's also really good at passing too. And then for the Indiana Pacers, we got Tyrese Halliburton, one of the best point guards in the entire NBA. And then for the LA Clippers, we got Kawhi Leonard, really good player again. And then LA Lakers, LeBron James.
Surprise! One of the best players in the NBA, no doubt about it. He's getting pretty old, but still, LeBron James, really good player.
Yep, and then
He's washed.
No, he's not.
He's getting there.
Yeah,
a couple more years, he's gonna be washed as hell.
Okay, and then the Memphis Grizzlies is John Morant.
Of course, even though he hasn't played a single NBA game.
But he's still one of the best on the team. And then for the Miami Heat, we got Jimmy Butler, of course. And then for the Milwaukee Bucks, we got Giannis Antetokounmpo, obviously. And then Minnesota Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, he's a really good player. He loves dunking. Yeah.
Okay. And then for the New Orleans Pelicans, we got Zion Williamson.
Zion Williamson.
Yeah.
Big dude. Did really good in high school. Did really good in college. No wonder why he's in the NBA.
And then New York Knicks, Jalen Brunson. Another very good player for the Knicks. And then Oklahoma City Thunder, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, obviously the best player on the Thunder. Orlando Magic, Paolo Banchero. He's a really good player. And then Philadelphia 76ers, Joel Embiid.
Yep.
Obviously, one of the top scorers in the league.
7'3", big dude.
Yep. And then Phoenix Suns, Devin Booker.
As usual.
And then,
Book.
yep. And Portland Trail Blazers, Scoot Henderson. For the San Antonio Spurs, Victor Wembanyama is their best player. Toronto Raptors, Pascal Siakam. And then for the Utah Jazz, Lauri Markkanen. And then the last team, Washington Wizards.
Coming in with the best players from different heights, starting off at 5'11" with Jordan McLaughlin.
No competition right there.
I have no words. I mean, I don't see how he made best player. Maybe it's because he's the only 5'11" person in the whole NBA. But 6 foot with Chris Paul or Fred VanVleet.
I would say Chris Paul because, you know, he's been playing really well all the years he's been playing in the NBA.
I would have to say Chris Paul too. I can't go against that.
CP3, baby. Yes, sir.
Yep.
Coming in at 6'1", we got Donovan Mitchell.
Shifty.
And we don't even gotta say the next one. He just doesn't even deserve it. He can't go up against Donovan Mitchell.
What was that?
Kyrie.
What do you mean, bro? That's a tough matchup right there.
Nah, it's
Kyrie.
Donovan Mitchell all the way.
I got Kyrie.
But we already know this 6'2" player can go and beat any player who up to 7'4". It is Steph Curry.
Okay.
Get him behind the
Okay.
3-point line. He is shooting he is making. Steph Curry gotta be on there, like.
Obviously, because he's the best.
He is one of the best players, but 7 foot? Wembanyama claiming it.
So
Kinda.
I mean, I gotta say, Steph Curry, he's definitely running it high up as one of the best players from his height in general.
Good point, good point.
Now, at 6'3", there's Russell Westbrook or John Morant.
John Morant.
Yeah, John Morant.
Okay, so I would say probably in like history, I would say Russell Westbrook, right?
In history, Russell Westbrook.
Yeah.
But today, I'd go with John Morant. Even though John Morant's injured, and if he wasn't injured, I still feel like I got John.
Yeah, I would also say Ja for this season too.
So good on the dude.
And 6'4", coming in with no competition, Anthony Edwards.
Yep.
I'm not
that-
gonna put much name on that, but
Yeah.
Anthony Edwards is one of the best dunkers in the NBA. Me
Yeah.
personally, in my opinion, I think he is.
And we
he's
also
pretty short for
yeah.
people on this list, though.
And we also mentioned him as the best player for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Because he is.
Yeah.
6'5", James Harden or Devin Booker. Definitely gotta be Booker.
I got Devin Booker.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
Devin Booker too.
Devin Booker's shifty.
6'6", coming in with a 3-way tie. Paul George, Zion Williamson, or Shea Grill.
Well, I would say probably
Shai Gilgeous?
Nah,
Yeah.
Shea Grill.
Shea
Because he
Gilgeous.
cooking. He does not fail.
It's definitely Shea because he's better than both Paul George and Zion Williamson.
Zion, whoa, buddy. Shai Gilgeous might be good, but Zion kind of cooking sometimes.
I mean, I know you like jamming on kids, but I don't think he does.
Okay, so next we got 6,
Like that dude.
7. We got LaMelo Ball or Luka Doncic. Obviously,
I mean, that's a...
I got Luka probably easy.
Yeah.
But like LaMelo.
he's good,
I
but
like
he's
LaMelo.
good. He's not bad. He's not horrible.
Yeah.
LaMelo's good. LaMelo's really good, but Luka probably got that. Well, I would like LaMelo to win that.
but I think Luka's the best player right now. So I'm gonna go with Luka.
I got Steph Curry being the best player ever. Not ever, but like in the season.
And for 6-8, we got Jason Tatum or Pascal Siakam.
Jason Tatum, bro.
You gotta
Yeah.
be Tatum.
Tatum for real. And then 6-9, we got LeBron James or Kyle Kuzma. I think this is no competition.
Definitely gotta go to 6'9".
It's gotta go.
He's the best.
It's gotta be LeBron James.
LeBron James.
7'1", 7'2" is all LeBron James.
And then 6'10", we got Kevin Durant. No competition.
Yeah, like
Oh yeah, Kevin Durant.
it's Durant.
And then 6'11", it's Ben Simmons or Nikola Jokic.
Bro.
Yeah,
All
because,
the way.
Yeah, because this year Ben Simmons has fallen off a lot.
Yes, bro.
Yeah, and that's why Nikola Jokic is the best at being 6'11". And then 7 foot, Joel Embiid or Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Ooh. I got Giannis though.
You got Giannis?
Yeah.
Giannis took one dribble from half court and yammed that shit, bro.
But right now, Joel Embiid has the most
Honestly,
points in the
You
league.
can't beat Giannis. Donovan.
But I will go with
Donovan
Giannis.
pussy.
I would go
I
with
got
Giannis.
bro.
And then 7-1, Rudy Gobert or the Mantis Sabonis.
Rudy Gobert.
I got
Yeah.
Rudy Gobert too. And then 7-2, we got Bold or Luke Cornett.
Who?
Bold.
Who is Cornette? Like
Luke
got Luke
Cornett.
Cornett.
Yeah, I got Luke Cornett too. And then 7-3, Chris Tapps Porzingis is who's the best at 7-3. And then the tallest player, no competition, Boban Marjanovic.
Boban.
he must be like some Russian. He has to be Russian. There's no way he's 7'4".
Oh yeah.
He gotta be like purebred Russian, straight from Siberia.
But he's the best player at
Thank you guys for tuning in to our podcast, Run the Play. Hope y'all have a great Christmas. This is Jackson.
Logan.
and Alex.
Have a good night, y'all.